We're taking the derivative of y equals 4x to the fifth times tangent of minus 1 over x. We have a product as our overall structure. So this is going to start with the product rule, and we'll have a chain rule within the product rule on that tangent. So as we start to set up our derivative, dy dx, we leave one part alone, so 4x to the fifth, times the derivative of the other part. So this is going to be where we need chain rule, because we have a composition of functions. The derivative of tangent is secant squared. We'll leave the inside alone, and then we're going to do the derivative of the inside, and we'll do that in the next step. That takes care of the first half of the product rule. Plus, now we're going to have tangent of minus 1 over x, so that's getting left alone, times the derivative of 4x to the fifth, which is a basic power rule. 5 times 4 is 20, and decrease the power by 1. So that part of our derivative is complete. So we still have to take the derivative of this minus 1 over x, and then we'll see if we can clean this up. There's not going to be much we can do. But as a reminder, 1 over x is x to the minus 1. So negative 1 over x is negative x to the negative 1. So doing this derivative, we'll have negative 1 times negative, which will become positive, and then x to the minus 2. So it's just it ends up just being a power rule. There's not much we can do just yet. So we have 4x to the fifth. We got the secant squared of negative 1 over x. And now we get to the derivative of minus 1 over x. Remember, our power rule says negative 1 times negative 1 makes it positive. X, decrease the power by 2. So this is just going to be an x to the minus 2 plus tangent of minus 1 over x, 20x to the fourth. Now, here we have x to the minus 2, and here we have x to the fifth. Remember, two things of the same base, their exponents add. So we end up with x to the 5 minus 2, which is x to the third. So those two x's are going to cancel out with 2 of these, so we get 3 left. Do that line a little bit long. That x is still going to be around. And so now we've got an x cubed in the first term, and we've got an x to the fourth in the second. We can pull out an x cubed out of both of these. We can also pull out a 4. What does that leave us with? So we pulled up a whole 4x cubed in this one. So that leaves us with secant squared times secant squared of negative 1 over x. Plus, now we pulled a 4 out, so that's going to leave a 5. And then we pulled out an x to the third, so that will leave us with 1x, tangent of minus 1 over x. And there is our simplified derivative.